Welcome to the fifth of 7 short video clips on developing and strengthening technical vocational education and training systems. In this clip, we're looking at the different stages or levels of development in building a strong vocational training system. So within our framework, as we mentioned in the previous clips, there are 6 key features. And within each key features, there are a number of elements. What you now have to do is assess at what level of development your system is currently at. And we've established these 5 levels. The first level indicates that there is limited or no national approach to this particular area. So for example, when we talk about employer engagement, if there's no employer input into the skills that are required for their workplace, then we would argue that there is very limited national approach in that particular situation. However, if a number of employers or industry areas have contributed to developing skills and their particular profiles, then there might be some kind of national coordination. So there may be a number of industry associations that directly contribute to developing skills priorities, but it's not across all industry areas and it's not across the whole country. So in that case, there's some national coordination, but it's not fully embedded. At level 3, the structures and the policies, for example, employer engagement, are actually in place. So the government has very clear policies and structures in place. The employers, both government and non-government, have a mechanism for contributing, and for all intents and purposes, that structure is in place. However, when you scratch the surface, there may be a number of employers who do not participate or even know about these particular structures and policies. So we would argue that yes, they're in place, but they haven't necessarily been implemented effectively. If they are being implemented effectively, then you move to level 4. So everything's working well. Employers, both government and non-government, are actively engaged within the vocational training system, and they have regular opportunities for updating their information, for example, about current and future skill needs. The final level, at level 5, is not only is everything working, but there's continuous evaluation and improvement. So people aren't sitting back and thinking, yes, everything's working well, we don't have to do anything more. There is an opportunity on a regular basis, perhaps once every 2 or 3 years, to review the system and to establish and make sure that what's working, what's not working, what could be improved. So they're the 5 levels of development which you use to assess where your country is at the moment.